Hello, welcome to this video training. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you a very unusual question. Do you know that it costs $15 to $90 for haircuts abroad? Now, this is 15,000 naira to 90,000 naira for single haircuts, which means that overseas skills pay very well. It is the same for electricians, it's the same for plumbers, and any skill you have at all. With a skill, you may not even need startup capital. For instance, a hairdresser only needs to buy a comb and they are in business. But when I realized that skills pay well abroad, the next question that came to my mind naturally was, how can I relocate abroad with this skill to start making money too? But the bad news is that Japa has become very expensive right now. But the good news also is there is a way to still sell a skill to employers for up to $50 an hour from the comfort of your home here in Africa. This is what I will explain in this video. I will show you the one skill that UK, US, and Australia business owners are looking to hire. They don't care where you live or if you do not have a bachelor degree. So far, you can deliver on this one skill. They will chase you down with jobs and pay you in dollars. But I'm going to be very real with you. When I started out, I didn't have a rich relation willing to give me money. So I was faced with two options: either live from hand to mouth or figure a way to help myself. But you see, like you, I wanted to go from low account balance to making enough to take care of my needs. But I was faced with one question: how can I do it? I needed a step by step plan, and most of the plans and business ideas out there required a lot of startup capital to start, and I had very little cash to spare. I also saw so many other risky options, and I didn't want to lose the little savings that I had. But luckily for me, in 2015, just 1 year after I graduated from the university, I made a friend online. We started chatting, and one night, just out of the blues, she gave me the plan. It was a step by step plan anyone can use to land a job anywhere in the world and start earning good money from their home. I've seen this plan work for just about anyone, from people that dropped out of school, from students to stay at home moms and graduates looking for employment, to small business owners selling online, to busy people doing a 9 to 5. If follow step by step, the plan works. This plan took me from a teacher earning 15,000 naira when my friend gave it to me to quitting the job to work full time on the plan. Then I moved into my own apartment with this plan and bought my first car. Today, I've built a successful business with over 200,000 users in 7 African countries. So, what is this plan, and how can you use it to land an international job even if you have no degree? I'll answer that question in a bit. But do you know that when you're starting, the best thing you can do is to learn a skill and then use it to make money for yourself? With a skill, you do not need startup capital, you do not need a shop, you do not even need to buy any product. You can learn a skill today, and by tomorrow you start making money from it. But when we talk of skills, the ones that come into most people's heads are barbing, painting, and all of that menial jobs. But none of those are as profitable as the one I want to share with you today. Here is why. If you open a phone now and go to WhatsApp, you will see at least one person selling something on their status: bags, shoes, online courses, and even houses. It is the same on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Everyone is selling something everywhere in the world online. In fact, hundreds of people abroad start a new business on the internet every single month. But they have one problem: sales. This is the number one problem of most businesses everywhere in the world. You see, getting sales for a business is a skill that not everybody has. And this is why most business owners struggle with low sales. Now, imagine if you had the skills to set up a special system that gets sales for them automatically, and they could be watching TV, and the system you set up for them will be bringing in sales for their business 247. What do you think would happen if you had the skills to make this happen? Of course, you know what will happen. They will beg you to do it for them. Now, tell me, how much do you think they will pay you to do it for them if you had that skill? And do you know that it is possible to give yourself and other business owners automatic sales without doing any work? The skills that help you do this is called sales automation. Just like a surgeon has the skill to do surgeries, and a plumber has the skill to make water flow inside the house, and a carpenter has the skill to roof a house, a sales automation expert has the skill to bring in sales for a business automatically without talking directly to customers. And you can become one if you take this training very seriously. So, what is sales automation, and how can anyone become a sales automation expert? Sales automation is a way to make steady daily sales automatically, whether you're playing, whether you're eating, whether you're sleeping, by using some simple online automatic sales tools. It does not matter what you sell. Once you set up an online sales automation tool on a website, the setup drives people to the online business you want to send sales to, takes the payment of their customers automatically, and sends the money to their bank account. I know it sounds almost unbelievable, so let me break it down even further. Have you ever gone to a website where they asked you to submit your email address, and then when you did, you started to get emails from them, like the ones you filled, and started to get the email that brought you to this page? What if I told you that those emails are not sent manually, and that I did not manually send you the ones that brought you to this page? In fact, as you watch this video, I am probably chilling in my house, watching the TV, or hanging out with my friends, because everything from the email you got down to this website is fully automated. I have built hundreds of simple automated websites like this one you are on right now in countless industries and markets. From the ones I used to sell creams, to laptops, to slimming teas, to wigs, and even cars. In fact, I've made so much money from sales automation that I'm able to afford a great life. Plus, it is so easy to set up your own sales automation that everything can be done from an old laptop or from your smartphone. After I got good at this, I started to create sales automation for clients here in Nigeria for as low as 50,000 naira. Soon, I started to charge even more and began to land foreign clients that were willing to pay me up to $1,000 to create sales automation for them. And now it is your turn. So the plan to become a sales automation expert and landing sales automation jobs needs just 3 steps. Step 1, learn how sales automation tools work. Step 2, sign up to websites where employers are looking for people with sales automation skills. And step 3, land a sales automation skill that pay you in dollars. And even if you decide not to sell this skill, you can use it for yourself too, to sell anything and get daily sales for your products while you sleep. Learning sales automation has given a better life to different people from different walks of life, and I'll be introducing you to some of them in my next video. I'm talking about students, graduates, stay-at-home moms, formerly unemployed people now working full-time in sales automation, people in 9-to-5 employment, and even business people looking for an extra source of income, which means it is most likely going to work for you. So what's next? Now you understand what sales automation really is. This brings us to the next problem and some of the questions you may have now. Questions like, how can you learn online sales automation? Where will you find business owners willing to pay you to set up sales automation for their business? Or how can you even use it to grow your own business? How do you convince them to pay you to set up sales automation for them? And how can you turn this into a steady paying business? These are some of the questions I'll be answering in the upcoming videos. In fact, if you also have more questions, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them in the next video for you. In the next video, I'll also show you what you need to know to set up your very first sales automation plus more. Now, feel free to drop your feedback, your questions, and more in the comment section below this video, and I'm going to be reading every single one of them and replying them in the next video. See you tomorrow when we bring you the second video.